Chris Hughton knows he will not do an Arsene Wenger at Albion. 22-year reigns for managers are implausible in an era of rapid hiring and firing. Even so, the former lift engineer hopes to continue his elevation in the long-serving table. Only Bournemouth Eddie Howe and Burnley rival Sean Dyche below will be above Hughton in the Premier League when Wenger leaves Arsenal at the end of the season. Hughton has been at the helm for 3 years and 115 days. Albion were in danger of relegation back to the third tier when he arrived, but he takes charge of his 167th game at Turf Moor with the Seagulls in 13th place, coincidentally their best ever finish. That is more than twice as many matches as his previous personal high, at Norwich, and a lot more than most. Hughton said, "I don't think I'll be here 22 years, I think I can quite safely say that. I'm also realistic and have been in the game a long time. I know there are good times and times that are not so good. Thankfully here there's been more good times than bad since I've been here. But I know that can change. So I can only speak on how I feel at any particular moment, and I'm very happy here. It's a club that has developed over the last few years. We've managed to achieve the club's ambition, which was to get the Premier League. It's now about staying there and developing it. And I've no doubt that if we are able to stay in this division, that this is a club which will want to develop and will want that stability. So I'm very happy to be around it. And as regards longevity, yes, I hope so. But in our game you never know, because you look forward to and want the good times, but you always know there will be times that are not so good. But I'm very happy here." Hughton's regular conversations with Chairman Tony Bluey below do not look too far ahead, not for instance a vision of where the club will be 5 years down the line. "No," Hughton said, "but I think certainly at board level they will, because that's the responsibility of the club. We have a chairman who built this training facility and a fabulous stadium when we were a championship club, and he did that for a reason, for the way he wanted the club to develop. So those kind of talks will always continue at board level. The conversations I have with the chairman are very much about now and the near future. And sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable because you are talking about preparations for next season, bringing in players and recruitment, but at this stage we still don't know what division we'll be playing in. You have to work around those issues. My conversations with the chairman would be more short-term than long-term. Albion know where they will be next season if they beat Burnley and Southampton lose at home to Bournemouth, still in the Premier League. For half of the equation to happen, Hughton, above right, has to plot a way past Sean Dyche, whose achievement in guiding Burnley to 7th he regards as comparable to Pep Guardiola's runaway title success with Albion's subsequent hosts Manchester City. Probably on the whole package, what Man City have done in the way they have played has taken the majority of the plaudits, and rightly so," Hughton told the Argus. "If Liverpool end up winning the Champions League then that possibly changes a little bit, but I think the job that Sean has done equals the job they have done at Man City, steering Albion to safety will, meanwhile, for Hughton rank alongside getting them promoted last season." He said, "When I'm watching some of the championship games at the moment, it's hitting home to me again how difficult it is. The games are so tense. You've got Cardiff that are in a position where if they win both games, they're up, but if they don't, Fulham are breathing down their necks, so when I see that it hits home how difficult it is to get promotion. But I also look at the league we're in at the moment, and with 4 games to go, having what we see as a decent season for us and we're still not guaranteed to stay up, it shows how hard it is. They're probably on a par. Wenger, Howe, Dyche and Hughton have all demonstrated that stability breeds success. Nobody is listening anymore." Hughton said, "Every manager you would speak to would say about longevity and giving managers longer periods to try to stop this sacking policy when things are not going so well. We would speak that way, but I don't think it will change. It is the game now, the pressure clubs are under, the changing ownership of clubs that want instant results.